Hello everybody, welcome back to your channel, HD Interiors. The dining room is more than just a place to eat, it's where conversations unfold, memories are made, and style comes to life. A truly luxurious dining space blends comfort, elegance, and thoughtful design. It's not about excess, but about choosing the right elements that create a warm, inviting, and sophisticated atmosphere. From stunning modern tables to sculptural dining chairs and refined finishes, every detail contributes to an elevated experience. Whether you're planning a full renovation or just looking to refresh your space, these timeless ideas will help you transform your dining area into a space that feels both modern and unforgettable. A luxurious dining room always starts with the right layout. It's not just about furniture, it's about flow, proportion, and how the space feels when you walk in. Whether you're working with an open floor plan or a more traditional enclosed room, the arrangement should feel balanced and intentional. Leave enough space around the table for comfortable movement, and make sure chairs can slide out easily without hitting walls or other furniture. Round tables create a sense of intimacy and conversation, while long rectangular tables can feel grand and dramatic. The shape you choose should work with the room, not against it. A well-planned layout sets the stage for everything else to fall beautifully into place. The dining table is the heart of the room. It draws attention, sets the tone, and often becomes the focal point around which the rest of the design is built. A statement table doesn't have to be flashy, it simply needs presence. Think about sculptural bases that look like art, or rich materials like walnut, oak, or marble that speak of quiet sophistication. Glass tables can open up the space visually, while matte finishes bring in a more grounded and contemporary feel. Oval and boat-shaped tables soften the room's edges and make gatherings feel more relaxed. Whatever the style, a well-crafted dining table anchors the space with elegance and confidence. Dining chairs are where comfort meets design. They frame the table and influence how the entire room feels, both visually and physically. Modern luxury chairs often feature clean lines, plush upholstery, and subtle curves that support the body without looking bulky. Materials like velvet, leather, or textured fabric add a layer of richness, while metal or wooden frames keep things sleek and structured. Mixing different chair styles, like using armchairs at the ends of the table, creates visual interest without feeling too formal. The key is balance. Chairs should feel inviting to sit in, but also contribute to the refined look of the room. When chosen thoughtfully, they can completely transform the space. Lighting in a luxury dining room goes far beyond function, it becomes part of the art. A well-chosen chandelier or pendant light can completely redefine the space, acting as a sculptural centerpiece above the table. Look for fixtures with bold shapes, warm finishes, or layered textures that add depth and character. Linear lighting works beautifully with long tables, while clustered pendants or globe designs suit round and oval tables. Soft, dimmable light creates an inviting mood for evening dinners, while natural daylight enhances the atmosphere during the day. The right lighting doesn't just illuminate, it elevates the entire dining experience. Luxury reveals itself in the layers, the textures you can see and the materials you can feel. A sophisticated dining room blends different surfaces to create depth and richness. Think velvet or boucle chairs paired with a polished marble table. Combine matte wood finishes with brushed brass accents, or balance sleek metal details with soft fabric drapes. Even wall treatments matter. Wood paneling, subtle textured wallpaper, or stone accents can add a tactile dimension. The goal is to create harmony between contrast and cohesion. When textures and finishes are curated carefully, the room feels complete without trying too hard. Don't forget the smaller details. Things like decorative hardware, trim, and table edges all play a role. A mix of warm and cool tones can also help balance the overall palette. These refined combinations are what give a dining space that quiet, lasting sense of luxury. The right color palette has the power to set the entire mood of a dining room. In luxury interiors, colors are rarely loud, they're calm, layered, and deeply intentional. Neutrals like soft beige, warm taupe, creamy whites, and rich grays form the perfect base, offering a timeless backdrop that never feels overdone. These tones allow furniture, lighting, and textures to take center stage without overwhelming the space. To add personality, introduce deeper shades like forest green, navy blue, or muted terracotta in subtle accents, maybe in artwork, a rug, or chair fabric. For a hint of opulence, metallic touches like brushed gold or bronze work beautifully when used sparingly. A refined color palette doesn't shout, it speaks in quiet, confident tones that invite you in and make you want to stay. Storage in a luxury dining room isn't just practical, it's part of the design. A sleek sideboard or custom built-in cabinet can enhance both function and form, offering space to store tableware, linens, or glassware while contributing to the room's aesthetic. Choose finishes that complement your dining table and chairs, such as wood veneers, stone tops, or matte lacquers with minimal hardware. Sideboards can also serve as a surface for decor, displaying art, a sculptural lamp, or a curated arrangement of vases. In open-plan homes, built-in units can define the dining zone, adding structure without walls. The beauty of well-designed storage is that it blends in seamlessly, creating a clean, uncluttered environment that feels both luxurious and livable. Decor in a luxury dining room should feel intentional, not overwhelming. A well-placed piece of artwork or a sculptural object can bring personality and depth to the space. Large-scale paintings or abstract prints work beautifully on dining room walls, creating a focal point without stealing attention from the furniture. If you prefer something more subtle, a series of smaller framed pieces or a textured wall sculpture can add interest without crowding the room. Tabletop decor also matters. Think elegant candle holders, a ceramic bowl, or a minimalist floral arrangement. These small touches express style and taste without clutter. The key is restraint. Every piece should feel like it belongs, contributing to the room's character while keeping the overall look clean, balanced, and refined. Mirrors are one of the most effective tools for enhancing a dining room's sense of space and elegance. Strategically placed, they reflect natural and ambient light, instantly making the room feel larger and brighter. A large mirror on one wall can double the visual space, while smaller, framed mirrors add layers of texture and interest. In luxury spaces, mirrors are more than functional, they're design statements. You might opt for a mirror with a sculptural frame, antique finish, or even a custom piece that stretches the length of a sideboard. Placed behind a dining table or across from a window, a mirror can highlight other design elements while adding that quiet sophistication every luxury room needs. Natural light is one of the most beautiful design elements you can bring into a dining room. It softens the atmosphere, highlights textures, and makes every detail feel more inviting. When a space is filled with daylight, it instantly feels more open, fresh, and luxurious. That's why it's important not to block it out, work with it. Choose window treatments that enhance, rather than hide, the light. Sheer curtains in linen or cotton let sunlight filter in gently, while layered drapes and richer fabrics can add depth and warmth when needed. Roman shades, soft panels, or even clean-lined blinds can give the space a tailored look. The idea is to frame the view, welcome the light, and keep the mood effortlessly elegant throughout the day. A well-chosen centerpiece brings life to the dining table and serves as a subtle reflection of your personal style. It doesn't have to be elaborate. What matters is how it fits the room's tone and complements the table's shape and material. A low arrangement of fresh flowers in a sculptural vase adds color and softness, while a cluster of candles in varying heights creates warmth and intimacy, especially during evening gatherings. For a more modern touch, consider a minimalist ceramic bowl, a natural stone tray, or even a single branch in a tall, elegant vessel. The key is proportion. Centerpieces should never obstruct views across the table or feel too heavy. When thoughtfully placed, they become part of the conversation without taking it over, adding just the right amount of visual interest to the space. Flooring plays a quiet yet powerful role in defining a luxurious dining room. It anchors the furniture, sets the tone, and ties all the elements together. Hardwood floors are a classic choice, offering warmth and elegance with finishes that range from light oak to rich walnut. For a more modern feel, large format tiles or natural stone like travertine or marble can create a clean, polished foundation. Area rugs can also elevate the look, especially when layered beneath the dining table. Choose a rug that complements the room's palette and is large enough to allow chairs to move freely without catching the edges. The texture underfoot adds comfort and sophistication, turning the floor into a subtle design feature rather than just a surface. The ceiling is often overlooked, but in a luxury dining room, it becomes a canvas for architectural elegance. A coffered or tray ceiling adds depth and dimension, while exposed beams introduce warmth and character. Even a smooth ceiling can be elevated with subtle molding, recessed lighting, or a bold pendant that draws the eye upward. Consider adding texture through wood paneling or a high-gloss paint finish for a refined, reflective effect. Crown molding, decorative trim, or even integrated LED lighting can highlight the ceiling's shape and enhance the mood of the space. These architectural touches may seem small, but together they add a sense of craftsmanship and intention, quiet details that complete the room with timeless sophistication. True luxury in a dining room isn't always about opulence, it often comes through simplicity and restraint. Clean lines, thoughtful proportions, and a carefully edited selection of materials create a space that feels calm, intentional, and timeless. Rather than filling the room with too many pieces, choose a few that truly stand out: a sculptural table, elegant chairs, and soft lighting that creates atmosphere. Minimalism in a luxury setting doesn't mean cold or bare, it means every item has a purpose and a place. Empty space becomes part of the design, allowing the eye to rest and the room to breathe. When done right, simplicity creates a refined, serene elegance that never goes out of style and always feels effortlessly sophisticated. A luxury dining room isn't defined by trends or expensive pieces, it's created through balance, detail, and the way the space makes you feel. From the table to the lighting, from textures to layout, every element plays a part in building a room that invites people to gather, connect, and enjoy. It's about crafting an experience, one that feels effortless, beautiful, and uniquely yours. If you found inspiration in these ideas, don't forget to like the video, share it with others who love great design, and subscribe to HD Interiors for more timeless interior inspiration. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep creating spaces that reflect your lifestyle with elegance and heart.